I think that there's so many stories on YouTube, but there's not any specific and raw details as to what the animals actually go through, as well as the traveling and process that it takes to prepare your pet to travel overseas. There are so many pros and cons that are talked about of shipping a pet across the world. Today, my pet cat, her name is Luna. Here's a picture. She is currently on her way with my mom in her travel kennel, and she is going to be going to Kansas City to fly internationally from there to North Carolina. Then from North Carolina tonight, she will be staying overnight, and then she will be transported to an animal shelter, which will then she gets taken out of the shelter where she can kind of roam, and they can clean her kennel if needed for any accidents, and then she will be put back in that kennel for tomorrow night, which is the 7th of October, and she will fly out tomorrow night on an 8-hour flight to London Heathrow. Now, I have been beyond nervous. I've been beyond emotional because cargo just freaks me out. I've seen so many negative and positive reviews that I really don't know how to feel. It's just a risk that I'm willing to take, no matter when you're sending a pet across the country. And I'm fearful of how she may be after, but that's also why I'm creating this video. So to the end of this video, you also see her, and you will see the outcome of this entire process. Everything that we went through, positive or negative, I'm not going to hide anything. First and foremost, the reason she is being shipped by herself through a plane on cargo is because when you're flying to London specifically, you have to get capacity approved for your pet to stay with HARC, which is Heathrow Animal Reception Center. They are the ones who keep your pet until the broker or whoever you hired to pick up your pet to get through customs comes to clear them to be released to pretty much be delivered to you. The day we were flying out, we were unaware that we needed to get this approved 5 weeks in advance, and so we were too late, and so we had the flight approved for her to be on with us and everything, but the one thing that stopped her from flying with us on September 15th was HARC, and that was Heathrow Animal Reception Center, and unfortunately it was PCS season for the military, so we had no choice. I was so upset because I wanted her to be on our flight to make things easier. That way, everywhere she went, she was with me. If not, in the cargo, she was still going to be transported through a car with us on the way to the Air Force Base. When that got changed, that was a whole nother process. We booked the reservation through AA Cargo email, Live Animals email. They've been extremely helpful. We did get a military discount. You just have to prove your PCS orders and your military ID. So my mom is providing that when she drops her off. For Luna specifically, my mom was responsible of taking her to the vet to get examined for the health certificate, which is the Annex 1 form. In this circumstance, it's valid for 48 hours. So my mom picked it up last night, and it's only valid for pretty much Thursday evening. So she'll be good to go. That's valid until she gets to London. Then you have the APHIS 7001 form. This form plays as the pretty much fly to fit certificate. That does not have to be endorsed by the USDA. The health certificate does, which is why it's only valid for 48 hours. And then once your vet fills out the APHIS 7001 form, that is the fit to fly certificate. And that is valid for 10 days after your vet fills it out. Those are the two important forms. Then your third form is the rabies certificate. This proves that she's got the rabies vaccination as well as she's been microchipped, because those are required for her to be in the UK. Now you're like, oh my gosh, my cat is microchipped. I freaked out as well. It's just a slight pinch and then it goes into her body. It's in case she gets lost. After the rabies, Hark, Silver Birch did send us a form that we filled out for Hark that kind of gives them a basic information about your animal, whether it's how their general temperament is, as well as if any medications are needed, things like that, as well as information about you as the owner and so on. And we are here for 3 years, so I'm hoping she copes pretty well. Stay tuned for the Kansas City update, making sure Luna safely gets on her flight, and I also get flight notifications set up to my email, so I'll know when the flight takes off and lands. Either way, it's a little nerve-wracking, and I can't explain the emotions that are going through my heart. I want to know how she's feeling, and I want to know if she's okay, but I just have to believe that she'll be all right, and she will get here soon enough. So okay, so it is still October 6th. For me, it is around 8 p.m. and for Luna, it's about 2 or 3 p.m. for her right now. She should be on the flight to North Carolina. It's so like you are out of control of everything, and so like I'm just trying to remind myself that I have no control, and whatever happens, like everything will be fine. She'll be okay. So I guess now we wait 24 hours. Excuse the washer, it's really loud. Also excuse my really puffy and fat eyes. They are swollen this morning. I cried so much yesterday. I also have been just like super emotional. It's that time of the month, and everything's hitting me. You know, I'm nervous about Luna, of course, but like I'm trying to remember the faith and positive vibes that I bring out as a person, and there's so much fear that it's holding me back from a positive outcome. And so I'm talking about this because it's just a genuine feeling, and as much as I don't want to feel this way, if you're a pet mom, you just will have that fear no matter what anyone tells you. As of right now, I know that she's in North Carolina and she is probably just chilling and sleeping or whatever it may be. She's got all day to get through, and then she flies tonight to London. The company has emailed me and already told me they will contact me as soon as they have her. We move into our house tomorrow, which is where she's getting delivered, so lots is going to happen today. Lots of stuff to prepare for the move tomorrow. It's 7:09 a.m. right now as I speak, and so it's pretty early. I'm gonna make some breakfast and try to enjoy my morning and get stuff done while Ricky is at work, and kind of keep myself distracted. Otherwise I will be full of tears and emotion, and again, your girl's already a hot mess, so we can't do that. All I gotta say is this process is so emotionally and mentally hard. If you are very attached to your fur baby, then this is gonna be hard for you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna BS you. I think every fur baby has a special place in everybody's heart, and no matter what, it's just difficult. So tomorrow morning is the day, so stay tuned. So it's October 8th, and we just got a notification that Luna has landed in the UK. She's arrived. So I should be getting a call in the next hour or two from the company that we hired to pick her up to bring her to us. So while that's happening, we are going to be loading the car and getting the keys at 9 a.m. for our new place. So lots to go on in the next few hours. But she made it. She's in the UK. Ugh, I just can't wait to see her. Hey guys, so I am on the floor in our new place, and there's Ricky. We just got a call this morning that Luna is fine. She's currently at Hark, which is who are kind of holding on to her until she gets through customs and make sure that all of her paperwork is good to go before she can actually come home. And I will update you guys as soon as Luna gets here this afternoon. You made it, Luna. Hi, honey. I'll get you out of here. Luna.
She's like, you went on quite the journey, huh, honey? Sniffing around.
So Luna is finally here. I promise these are happy tears. These are not. These are not sad or bad tears. These are very happy tears. But she is here. Excuse our empty house. But Luna made it, and we are so grateful. We're letting her kind of roam around and get comfortable smelling everything so we can officially breathe, and I'm just so happy. So the process was easy. It took all day, but she's here finally after 2.5 days of being dropped off from my mom. So she's finally with us, and I'm just so happy. So thanks for watching. I am so sorry I probably gave you anxiety throughout this entire process, but now you know how kind of I was feeling. I'm so grateful that this was an amazing experience. I try not to think about how she actually felt going through the process because it's just not fair to my emotions to think like that. So she clearly is okay. She's not aggressive. She's fine. And I 110% recommend AA Cargo. And if you're flying to the UK, Silver Birch Pet Jets was amazing. And they brought her completely here. We owe them a lot. We owe them so many thank yous. But that is the ending of this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. And I will catch you once again in my next video, whenever that is. That may be. And Ricky is trying to disrupt my outro.
You're watching Disney Channel.